And welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise rebuild. Here today, we have some preseason action to go over. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. So after an amazing offseason, and if you guys have not seen the offseason video, I would definitely recommend checking it out. We'll go over some of the bigger moves very quickly right here, but today's action, we're going to go through all the highlights of the preseason games. Some of it will have commentary, some of it will not. You know, it's just going to have some music behind it, and that's about it. It kind of just matters how I'm feeling in terms of gameplay. But let's talk about what we've done to this roster after year one. Well, as you guys can see, Davis Mills is still at quarterback. He's right now the starting quarterback, and I put that in quotes because there is a quarterback competition. With the 11th overall pick, we decided to draft quarterback Mason Pryor. Now, Mason is a left-hander, so we gave him a right-hand glove here, and here are his ratings. And it's going to be a quarterback competition here. You know, I'm hoping that Mason can show me both in terms of an athletic standpoint, but mostly from his arm. What can he do? You know, he's not going to have as good of accuracy ratings. He has a little bit of a stronger arm than Mills. But what can he do? To be honest with you guys, we know what Davis Mills can do for our offense. It's just that, can Mason do anything more or better than Mills can? And that's going to be the overall question here during the preseason, at least one of them. We do have our starting 5 offensive linemen, as you guys can see. Tunsil Booth, who we drafted in the first round. Green has moved from guard to center. We brought in Nate Davis and Andre Diller at tackle. Not too many question marks here at the offensive line, and not really too many question marks at running back. We did go out there and bring in Tony Pollard. He's going to be the other running back. Carl Finley will get some snaps, but the third wide receiver is really the major topic point. Will it be Paul Wilkerson, who we traded up to go get? Will it be Tyler Johnson again? John Mitchie? You know, he didn't play last year. I did decide to bring in Zach Pascal to signing a veteran to a 1-year deal, so we'll see about that. And then flipping it over to the defensive side of the ball, right now this is what I would bet would be our day one starters. But Chase Linovich, you know, Limbaugh Joseph, Akeem Hicks, and Jonathan Greenyard. That's going to be our starting D-line. But we'll see how these 2 young edge rushers play here. And, you know, a talking point to definitely be made here is that we've fixed this interior, this defensive line with 2 33, 34-year-old defensive tackles. So overall wise, we don't have a future here at defensive tackle. We're just hoping that, you know, we won 8 games. It's not a fluke. Can we take the next step? But this is what I'm hoping to see. You know, not too much competition here on the defensive side of the ball, mostly for roster spots. But let's get into today's action. We're going to go through all 3 preseason games in today's video. So it might be a little longer. I'm going to try to make it about 30 minutes long. It might be a little longer than that. But guys, I really do hope you enjoy. Please leave a like, and let's get into today's action. And here we go. The first preseason ball game here in 2023. It's the Bears versus the Houston Texans. This is the first look at some of our rookies and young players that we have drafted, and a really new look here in Houston. A lot of hope, especially for the offensive side of the ball, as we use our first 4 picks to draft offensive players. We drafted a quarterback, a tackle, a wide receiver, and a running back. 3 of those picks were in the first round. Let's go out there and let's go see how some of these players will play and perform today. And leading out his Houston offense is number 10, Davis Mills. Last year, 38 touchdowns to 37 interceptions. That's why we drafted Mason Pryor. He is getting the start here. He is expected to be day 1 starter unless Mason can prove us otherwise, or if Davis Mills really loses the job. So we're going to go out there with the number 1 offense here. Brandon Cooks is out there. Paul Wilkerson is out there too. Pierce is the back, as we're going to motion Brandon Cooks here and give the ball to him. And he's going to gain a few. Mills in the shotgun here on second down, and as you guys can see, Brandon Cooks is in the slot left, and looks like Nico Collins is right now on the outside here, and he reels it in for a first down. 2,000-yard campaign last season. Let's see if he can go out there and do it again here. Play action fake here for Mills, looking to throw here. Plenty of time with this new Vamp offensive line. Here's Cooks, goes up, brings it down, and he finds the end zone. What a job here for the veteran receiver. A massive play right there. He's expected to be our new slot wide receiver, and we're trying to figure out who's going to be on the other opposite side of Nico Collins. But right there, Brandon Cooks just showed his explosiveness here in the first preseason game. And leading out his Chicago offense is number 1, Justin Fields. Last year put on a good campaign, did not make the postseason, but he's looking to have a better season overall. He's a 77 overall. I don't even think they have a backup quarterback on this roster. We'll check out the Bears offense real quick here. Chicago will start here at their own 28-yard line here, as we see a very new defense here, and this is Christian Harris making an open field tackle. The new starting off-ball linebacker, injured all of last season. He's expected to play a very significant role on this defense. Here's Montgomery, and here's Evans, the other linebacker that's going to be playing a lot of downs here to both help out the run and stopping the pass. I'm thinking in this preseason week 1 game, we're going to basically at quarterbacks give each half to the 2 quarterbacks, to both Davis Mills and to Mason Pryor here. And for everyone else, we're going to be, I'm going to just be putting in players here and there. Some players will get a lot of playing time and some won't. Mostly the rookies will, but we shall see. Here's Montgomery up the middle, and that's Bobby Johnson. Johnson's expected to have a big role here, potentially. You know, we have 3 young linebackers that I really like, that I want to see if they can get an opportunity here. As it's second down and 5 here, slings it over the middle, and this is Darnell Mooney with a catch. With Peppers and Greedy Williams in this secondary, how will that improve this team? And that is Peppers, who tried to lay down a massive hit. Ball was hanged on somehow. As now Chicago's inside the 20 here at the Houston Texans, as Fields is back to the air here, going underneath here. Harris with another open field tackle. He's been all over the field today. Empty look now here for Fields and his offense, trying to score quickly, and here's Cole Kmet. Touchdown Chicago. Sticking in this empty look for Mills and his offense, as he's going to take the snap, looks to throw here, and he's looking to take a deep shot again here with Brandon Cooks. Can he get underneath it? And he does! What a job here for Brandon Cooks. 2 big plays for his quarterback to give them a 14-7 lead right here. Davis Mills is staying in today's action here at the beginning of the second quarter, and here's Josh Cole here. He's an undrafted rookie trying to make this roster. Almost a fresh set of downs here. We have a few starters out there, but we also have a few backups now. And here's Nick Finley here, he's the rookie runner that we drafted. And Manny Oliver is in at back. We brought in 2 undrafted rookies to help out this offense, and he's gonna gain a few more. And these 3 receivers, Paul Wilkerson, Tyler Johnson, and John Mitchie here, are all expected to start here, as this pass was intercepted, and thankfully Mills was able to tackle him. But that's what you get with Mills. You get a couple big plays, and then you get a turnover. Both Dalton and Carl Brooks are out there at the 2 end spots. There's a lot of rookies out there on the defense, and this is going to be Desmond King with the interception. He's our 4th cornerback, and he's getting a little bit of playing time here in this first preseason action. And he is expected to be kind of our Swift Army knife at corner. Last play of the first half here in preseason week 1. Mills takes the snap, looks to throw here, and he's looking to take a deep shot here with Paul Wilkerson, who reels it in here at the 9-yard line. The rookie goes up and reels it in here. What a job. Number 4 making a great play on the ball. We're entering into halftime here, tied at 14. 3rd down and 8 here. Dobbs dropping back, looks to throw here. One thing we have not seen is a pass rush, but did Brooks just get his first sack or half sack? That is Carl Brooks one of our late round picks we drafted here, and he registers a great sack right there. Chicago just missed a very long field goal here, and now here comes the Houston Texans offense, and here comes their first round draft pick, Mason Pryor. Here he goes, number 15. Let me know down below if you guys want me to keep number 15 or change it to something else. But Mason Pryor is the quarterback entering in this drive. As Mason Pryor here will start in an empty look, takes the snap, looks to throw here for the first time, trying to get this to his other rookie, Paul Wilkerson. And he reels it in here, rookie to rookie. 3rd down and 1 here for Pryor. Looks to throw, slings it again to his rookie receiver, and this is Wilkerson, reels it in for a first down. Pryor sticking to the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to throw, feeling the rush. Now he's gonna look to scramble, showing off his athletic ability, and he gets a first down. The shotgun here, Pryor takes it, play action fake, looks to throw. This is Josh Oliver who reels it in. We brought him in here, signed him to a 1-year flyer, and he caught a touchdown. First career touchdown pass here in the preseason for number 15. 2nd down and goal here. Pryor in the shotgun takes it, and he's gonna keep it. He's athletic, and he will find the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. This is the other things that Mason Pryor can do. He can run the read option, and he found the end zone here, reading the outside, the defensive end, and he has open field in front of him. What a job for the rookie. Under center here at the beginning of the 4th quarter, 28-17. Play action fake, looks to throw here, and he's looking to take a deep shot here with Paul Wilkerson, who broke free. What a job here. Paul Wilkerson's debut day just continues to light up the show. What a job here. He already has over 100 receiving yards. And right there, Mason Pryor just giving him a chance here, and that's what you gotta do. And that is a strong arm right there by Mason Pryor. 1st down and goal here now. Pryor motioning Oliver, takes it. Here is Finley, the rookie back, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown hit Houston. What a job here. The rookie runner found his first touchdown of the preseason. What a job. And here in the first preseason game, Houston Texans will be beating the Chicago Bears 42-24. Pretty impressive day, you know, first day, first preseason. We got to see a lot of the backups. You know, Brandon Cooks made 2 very big catches for touchdowns. Paul Wilkerson really impressed. Not too many other impressions that I got. You know, the 2 rookie pass rushers that we got, it was tough to get off the line. But hey, I mean, if you're looking at if we're just gonna look strictly at the quarterback battle, you know, I guess you would lean more towards, I don't know. I mean, this is the thing that's gonna be the debate all preseason long, is that Davis Mills can get the ball deep down the field and he can put up points, but you get turnovers with him. With Mason Pryor, he also had 2 scores. You know, he had a rushing touchdown, but will he have the same type of completion percentage? Because Davis Mills has just a better accuracy ratings. I don't know just yet, but Paul Wilkerson impressed me. 6 catches, 173 yards in his debut. Very happy with his performance. Christian Harris was all over the field. He played the entire game pretty much. Carl Brooks and Steven Dalton each got a sack, but in terms of just overall pressures, they really didn't make too much of a difference. I don't know. They looked good at times. It was an interesting first preseason. Let's get into the next one. And here we go. Here in Tampa Bay, it's the Houston Texans versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in preseason week number 2. I don't know actually who the starting quarterback here is. I think it's Gardner Minshew here for Tampa Bay, but it will be Gardner Minshew versus Mason Pryor, who's going to be getting the start here for the Houston Texans. He's expected to play the first half. He's expected to play with the first team offense, and Davis Mills is expected to play with the second team offense during the second half. The big notable topics after the first preseason game is our young pass rushers really didn't get going. I kind of want to see them play some more football. we have some injuries. John Mitchie is out, Greenyard is out, and a couple others. I think there's an offensive lineman who's injured as well. So how does that play effect in the third receiver spot? We'll see. Let's get into preseason week number 2. And leading out his offense is number 15, the rookie, the 11th overall pick, Mason Pryor. The left-hander is looking to improve off of his week 1 performance where he threw a touchdown and rushed for a touchdown. 2nd down and 10 here for Pryor as he's going to look to throw again. Plenty of time as he's going to go to Nico Collins. This might be a match made in heaven as Collins gains 15 yards. After the first preseason game, I don't really think that there's any... I'm leaning one way or another. You know, I think that Davis Mills kind of showed who he really is, and we kind of know who he is. You know, he's a quarterback that can get the ball deep down the field, put up points, but he's also going to give you, the trade-off is that he's going to have turnovers. For Pryor right now, we don't really know what he is, as he's a rookie and he's only played a half of football. So, you know, right here, right now, I am pretty much kind of in between the two, still debating about which one I prefer, but we'll see. But here's a 3rd down and 4 here for Pryor. Looks to throw here. Now he's scrambling, trying to get this ball to Brandon Cooks, and it's off the defender's hands. And we shall go for it here on 4th down and 4 here. It's the preseason football. Typically, I always do this. Gonna go underneath here. This is Tony Pollard, the free agent acquisition from Dallas, is able to get the conversion. But the other standout rookie was number 4, Paul Wilkerson, who went over 100 yards last week. Pryor looks to throw in and looks his way here, and what a job on this sideline. Great catch right there at the 16. Houston's gonna go for it here on 4th down and 15. Pryor needs this 1st down, looks to throw here, and he's gonna be sacked, fumble. Here's his first turnover of his career. What a job here by Vita Vea providing the rush. And it is Gardner Minshew is their starting quarterback here in Tampa Bay. No more Tom Brady, he's back in New England. Gardner will look with a little play action, looking to scramble. Chase Lenovich, though, meets him with a sack. Mason Pryor has another opportunity here. He'll start at his own 25-yard line, looks to throw here, and he's looking to take a deep shot here with Nico Collins, one-handed, and he's down the sideline for 75 yards. The last year's breakout wide receiver with 2,000 receiving yards and 17 touchdowns just went for 75 right there. Tampa's close to midfield here as Gardner's going to drop back, looks to throw here. Now he's going to look to run, and he goes down again. Lenovich, his 3rd sack of this preseason game. And what a job here by number 69. Following the shotgun here at the beginning of the 2nd quarter. Looks to throw here. Trying to get this ball to Tyler Johnson, and Johnson in the slot against his former team is down the sideline, and he breaks free. Touchdown, Houston. What a job here for the 4th-year wide receiver. He made just a biggest play so far this preseason, and this might be changing some minds here about Tyler Johnson. You know, he's one of those receivers that's, you know, might have been replaced here, but he is showing why he can still play. 2-minute drill now here for Mason. Takes the snap, looks to throw here. Not liking anything, scramble to his right, finds Paul Wilkerson, and rookie to rookie here as the standout from week 1 finally makes his appearance. 1st down and goal here at the 8 for Pryor. Takes the snap, trying to get this ball to Johnson here, who goes up, leaps for it, and he reels it in here. What a job for number 14, Tyler Johnson, showing off both athleticism and big play potential for his offense. Pryor will have another opportunity, another crack at it. He has 3 turnovers in this 1st half. Looks to throw here, feeling the rush, trying to get this ball to Wilkerson, and that pass was intercepted. What a job by Carlson Davis. 2nd down and 6 here. Inside the 10 now. Looking to throw here. Looks over the middle. This is Nova, the rookie. Middle linebacker providing an interception. What a job here for Nova. Very impressed with that play right there. And now here comes Davis Mills and his crack at it. 1st half, 4 turnovers by Mason Pryor. What can Davis Mills do here in the 2nd half? Mills in the shotgun here in his own 11, looks to throw here, and he's looking to take a deep shot here immediately with Paul Wilkerson, who got underneath it, and what a job here with the great speed down the sideline, needing one play for a big-time touchdown for number 4. And here in preseason week 2, Tampa Bay will be beating Houston 43-28, and a multiple turnover day for mainly us. You know, we went out there, I think we had 7 turnovers in this ball game. We did register a bunch of sacks. We got to see some of the pressure, especially by Chase Linovich. Some impressive plays from all around, but the player definitely that stood out today was, of course, Tyler Johnson. He made plays with every single quarterback, every which way. Very impressed with his day. You know, I think when we talk about these 2 quarterbacks here, you know, I think you give, man, I don't know. I think you give a bit of the edge of this week. You know, like last week, I would give the edge to Mason Pryor. This week, I would give the edge to Davis Mills. And, you know, I don't know how to feel about that. We really didn't run the football a lot, but you know, we had 3 receivers going over 100 yards. Johnson really impressed me. Paul Wilkerson has another great day. He's showing why we traded up to go get him. Very happy with the day for them. A lot of sacks allowed, but we got our 5 as well. Carl Brooks provided a little rush. And Roman Nova here, he got his first interception. Impressed with his day. Overall, solid preseason week 2. Let's move on to week 3 now. And welcome back to Houston, Texas. Here in the 3rd and finale of the preseason is the Houston Texans versus the Washington Commanders. As we're going to be seeing the back half of this Houston Texans team, Davis Mills will be playing in the first quarter, and in the second quarter we will see Mason Pryor, and then for the rest of the game we will see the back half of these quarterbacks. In this ball game here, we'll see a lot of the depth and a lot of the other playmakers of this roster. In the second preseason game, we lost a very close matchup versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and hopefully this week we'll get a victory here today. Let's get into today's action. Commanders will be starting off with the football here today with Sam Darnold as their new starting quarterback. They brought him in through free agency, and he's now the new bridge quarterback to this team. They did not draft a rookie, but Darnold will be their guy. We will be seeing a lot of the rookies on this defense throughout this preseason game, as Darnold will start this game with a look to throw here, and he's going to go down. Chase Linovich almost provided the sack. Linovich last week got 3 sacks for our defense versus the Buccaneers, excuse me. As this carry here, as he's going to make a move here, and this is Gibson with the touch. There are still some starters out there, but mostly depth players. As this pass will go quickly here to the tight end for a fresh set of downs. Darnold under center here on first down, looking to throw, looking for anyone, slings it over the middle, and this is Curtis Samuel with the reception and the first down. Darnold standing at the midfield marker here, having a good opening drive here in the first preseason, and here is Scary Terry McLaurin with the first down and more. Darnold going under center now. Scary Terry's out right now, looking to throw here, settling underneath, and that pass was batted away. That was Desmond King with the deflection. As it's going to be 3rd down and 5 here. Can this defense get off the field here? Darnold looking to throw, plenty of time in the pocket, settling underneath here, and the tight end will be able to get a fresh set of downs. Goal to go here for the Commanders as they're driving here off the blitz. This is Knox, the tight end, touchdown, and the Commanders will strike first here in the 3rd preseason game. And here comes Davis Mills. Mills so far this preseason has played solid football. He has a very good completion percentage. I think he has 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, something like that. He's had his turnovers, but he's looked good out there from time to time. This is a very close quarterback battle right now, as we're still trying to figure that out. Let me know down below what you think we should do, as Mills is going to go down here, all sacked here. We have a lot of the youth playing on with the on this offense right now, as Mills will look to throw here, and he's looking to take a deep shot here with John Mitchie trying to get underneath it, and it's overthrown. It'll be 3rd down and 20 here. Mills in the shotgun at his own 25, looking to throw here. Looking for anyone, trying to get this ball again to John, and he reels it in here. John Mitchie last week was out due to an injury, and right there he picks up 22 yards. Mills will go under center here for 1st down. Carl Finley's the back. Play action fake, looking to throw here. Trying to get this ball to Paul Wilkerson, who's had a breakout preseason. Over 300 receiving yards and a couple touchdowns. Preseason football, we might as well go for it here on 4th down and 8. Mills with a bunch formation, looking to throw, feeling the rush here. He has Minchie in open the end zone. He goes up, he reels it in. No, he doesn't. It's incomplete. He was open, but if he had time in the pocket, he could have found him much sooner. And now, after the touchdown here by Washington, it's Mason Pryor's turn to go out there. He's starting with an empty look, looking to throw here. Trying to get this ball to Tyler Johnson, and it's incomplete. Looks like each of these 2 quarterbacks are getting one final drive. Pryor looks to throw here, looking for anyone, feeling the rush. Montez Sweat with the sack all the way back at the 15. These offensive linemen are not helping out their quarterbacks. 3rd down and 15 here. Pryor looks to throw here, scrambling immediately, going deep down the field. John Mitchie, it's off his hands. Mitchie has to have a big day today, because if he doesn't, he might be very buried on our depth chart. And now it's 4th down and 20. Pryor needs this play here, looks to throw here, looking for anyone, goes down the field, and it's incomplete. Turnover on downs. He was 0 for 3. Do you give him one more opportunity? And here, in the last preseason game, the Houston Texans will be losing to the Washington Commanders 59-7. And a complete blowout loss. You know, in reality, we basically started all of our backups throughout a majority of this ball game. Washington just completely had their way with us throughout this entire game. And it was to be expected. Due to the fact that, you know, we were starting a lot of the backups and stuff like that. But overall, we got a lot of good information, and I think that we have a lot of good of understanding after these 3 preseason games. You know, overall wise, you know, there's going to be a lot of starters that we're going to be happy starting here, as we did see all 4 quarterbacks play. Tyler Huntley played the most, and Huntley looked okay out there. I think he would look a lot better with the #1 offensive line and stuff. But Davis Mills, between Mills and Mason Pryor, he looked the best. So what does this mean? I don't know. Josh Cole impressed me today. John Mitchie had a good day. Quiet day for Paul Wilkerson. A lot of sacks allowed. Few tackles, a few sacks here. No one interception by Jimmy Smith. Overall, let's just move on. We're on to the regular season. And after a 1-2 preseason, let's go check out some stats, and let's just kind of talk about the roster in its entirety while we're doing so. We went 1-2, it doesn't really matter, but you know what, I think when we look at these 2 quarterbacks, so this is going to be the major topic within the comment section, and really throughout this entire season is, who do you start, Davis Mills or Mason Pryor? You know, we can look at just touchdown to interception ratio. Mills had 3 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Pryor had 4 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Let's throw in the fumbles if I can find that statistic. Pryor had 2 fumbles and Mills had 0. I don't know how much that plays a role in it. I honestly think what this really proves is that Mills is, for one, better than Mason Pryor. But I think if you wanted to go with the rookie, you can, and you would have just about similar results to maybe a little bit of worse quarterback play. That's overall the question. I think entering into this season, we'll go with these 3 guys at our quarterback position. Who knows? I don't know how long of a leash I would give Davis Mills. The thing is this, if we go with Mason Pryor, I'm sticking with him. So, I just don't know just yet. I'm gonna decide during the season opener. Josh Cole, he impressed me out of all of the backs that we brought in, even over Carl Finley, who we drafted. So Josh has an opportunity to make this roster. This is one thing that Mason Pryor did do well, which is run the football. He did do very good at that. Manny Oliver, another undrafted running back, he didn't really show too much promise. At wide receiver, Paul Wilkerson, I think he proved that he's the number 3 wide receiver on this roster, and he deserves it. So, we'll have Wilkerson, Brandon Cooks, and of course, Nico Collins, who didn't really play that much. I didn't really want to start both Collins and Cooks that much in these games. John Mitchie had his moments where he looked good. Same with Tyler Johnson. So happy that we have quality depth at wide receiver. In terms of the offensive line, hey, Tunsil did not allow a sack, but he only played 19 snaps, second fewest only to Nate Davis. But offensive line, they played relatively well, even the backups. And then defensively, we got a few tackles for loss here and there. Actually, only our safeties did, so that's kind of concerning. But Chase Lenovich had 3 sacks, Carl Brooks had 2.5, same with Steven Dalton, so the 2 rookies really showed up. Got some work to do, but not all of the starters played every single snap like most teams did. So, we shall see. We do have a new kicker to let you guys know. Matt Gay is in. I decided to cut Fairbairn, and we brought in Matt Gay. He was 11-11 on extra points. We went for it on every single 4th down. So we have some decisions to make. I'm going to go make this roster to a 53-man roster, and then I'll show you guys the updated team. So here's all of the moves here that we have made. Not really too many surprises. Maybe Thomas Booker, who did play a lot, he's moving to the practice squad. Deshaun Baxter and Von Wheeler here, both 2 undrafted free agents moving to the practice squad. But not really too many surprising. There's really no cuts. Maybe Everson Griffin's a surprising cut. But I think that Anthony Nelson is a good player. Same, I guess, with Zach Pascal is a surprise cut. But overall, not too many surprise cuts here. These edits with Christian Thomas was just by what they would wear and stuff. But it does leave us with a couple players. It does leave us with 2 roster spots open, I believe. It does. So let's check out free agency and see what we can add. So we will be making a veteran signing. Jordan Phillips will be coming to this roster on a 1-year deal. And we're going to bring in an offensive lineman, Matt Pertz, an ex-Giant. He's 26 years old. We'll bring him in as well. So this is the 53-man roster. It's the unofficial depth chart anyways. Pierce would be the starting running back. Brevin Jordan would be the starting tight end. Green would be moving to center, and we would be starting Tevin Booth. But that's for the offense. So not too many surprises here for the offense. I'm still going to figure out who's going to be at the receiver position and stuff like that. I'm not going to put together the depth chart at this moment in time. And this is the unofficial depth chart for the defense. Overall, very excited for this team. Jordan Phillips, I think he will add quality depth. I just wanted to add another defensive lineman to help this team out. Very excited for this team and very excited for the season opener. Of course, still gonna be, I'm gonna sit on who's gonna start at quarterback. Right now, I guess I am leaning towards Davis Mills just because I know how he's going to play. And he has the best ratings between the 2 quarterbacks. But I don't know how long of a leash that I would give him. If we start off the season 0-2, do we just turn to Mason Pryor, or do we just go to Pryor now? Pryor. The thing about Pryor is this: if you want to try to get offensive rookie of the year, this is the time to do it. This is the only time to do it. So. Maybe this is the right time to do so. I don't know just yet. Let me know down below what you guys think. I'm going to be simming to the next week, and then we'll end today's video. And for our season opener, we will be playing against the team that won the division last season, the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts last year went 10-7 or 11-6. and won the division as we were trying to make a playoff push last year. And now with all these key additions, has it put us in a position to win this division? And it starts here today. I mean, last year we started off with the Colts. We lost to them twice. You know, we went 1-5 in last year. So here, entering into the second year of this franchise rebuild, what can the Houston Texans do? So guys, I really do hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know it's a little bit different with some of it doesn't have audio commentary and some of it does. But overall, these preseason games are just mostly meant for me and figuring out the team. So hopefully you guys are excited for this team as I am. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the season opener.